And sincerely speaking, I enjoy what you're doing. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
I'm not sure I want to talk about it. My wife has gone to work. I'm only looking after the baby right now.
Your wife don't know that it freeze. Your wife doesn't follow me.
Our friends will tell her, we saw your husband on DFs.
You are not married to the ex. Your wife should be happy now.
Of course. One of the best things that has happened to me is marrying my wife. I've never regretted one day making that decision. Of course, my parents were against it, you know. They had, in our family, I think they had a bad experience with marrying people from our tribe, marrying people from Benin. So they said, no, you remember your uncle that married somebody from Benin, you can't do that, you can't marry. I said, no, as long as God lives, I'm going to marry this lady. You know, it took a whole while before they finally agreed that I should marry her. And of course, that's the best thing that has ever happened to me. Talking about my ex, I think I had a lady, wonderful lady from a very good home. Of course, she used to go to her home, buy things for my siblings, you know. I think that ignited a special love from my siblings towards her. And even my mom, you know, she came from a very rich family, but we don't really add something as of that time. So it's almost like a privilege for me dating now. You know, most of my friends, are you the one dating this person? Where did you meet her? You know, even my mom's friends, they say, your son is dating this so person. Ibolo Timo, Mara, you know. It's almost as though it's a great privilege me dating the lady, of course. And it's one of those things, you know. My mom said, this girl, she's a wonderful lady, despite the fact that she came from a very rich home. You know, you should also go and sleep.
Go hear confession. No.
Don't talk. Don't go. Don't talk. Just stay there. Good boy. You know, my mom had this special interest in this lady. Of course, she was a very, very, very good lady. But one of those things that just made me feel like, no, I can't be with this person, was that if we have any issue, she can do without picking my calls for 2 weeks. She can do without picking my calls for 3 weeks, you know. And after which she will now come to herself. Of course, I will not deny the fact that I wasn't awesome. That is,
make it they talk your own, they talk your own.
you know, I not deny the fact that I wasn't a serious person when I was with that lady, you know. I haven't found myself, you know. I was just one random guy that wanted to enjoy life and do some other nonsense things that I'm not proud about that I've done. Of course, I've grown up now and I found Christ. I regret that I did, but I was expecting some level of forgiveness because I thought I've grown out of those things. But she was always referring to things that I've done in the past. Remember, this was how you were calling one so person. I said, I know this thing were in the past, and this is not the person I am now, you know. But the fact that she can go weeks without forgiving me and always referring to things that I've done in the past, you know, just made me feel like, no, this will not be a good thing for us in the marriage, you know. And one other lady that I was with when I went to serve in Abeokuta, wonderful lady, very good girl. I was one that messed up as of that time. I was with multiple.
Mess up well.
Bro, daddy free. I really did messed up when I was much younger. I did things that I wasn't proud about, you know. One of those things that made me had that level of freedom was that I left home quite early. I left home at 16. I gained admission at 16. So it was like freedom. Palms, Otijalosi school. So, so I was just doing things, But I thank God that it wasn't long before I found myself and before I realized that I can't live life in that way. But I thank God for who God has made me today. So that is it.
Your ex, we no grief forgive, Baba, you for struggle for the marriage. As you enjoy them because now good woman, your parents love that. It good as the end there. Baba, we forgive you.
There was a time we went on that route for 3 months, and one day she just called me that I'm at your gate. She came all the way from her own city to the city of Ibadan. That was around 9 p.m.
What city was she staying?
She was staying in Ondo. She was staying in Ondo State. So she came to Oyo State, Ibadan, where I was then. So
were you there with your parents or you were in school there?
No. I went to Ibadan for my master's 2014. So finished my master 2015. So I stayed back, got a job in Ibadan before I now left Ibadan to, she called me, I'm at your gate. I said, which gate? After 3 months. Sincerely speaking, when I got to my gate, I saw, okay, let me say this. When she went to Dubai, she told me, what do you want me to buy for you? I said, help me to buy wristwatch and all that. She bought one nice wristwatch for me from Dubai. And when she came, it was a box wristwatch. And after 1 week, I think we had an issue. She now told me, Joe, buy me pack ya go timora fun buy me pack it. My phone buy me rora di pada. I packed that wristwatch. So she now told me. So that was when she now told me that she was at my gate to come and collect the wristwatch. So I now went out with the wristwatch. I go in Lele, and this is somebody that if she wants to buy anything, she always buy quality. As at that time, I didn't know anything about you are wearing designer clothes, wearing designer shoe. If I want to wear anything, I just go to Dubai, go and buy clothes, buy anything.
Hey.
But this person, she's from a very rich home, so she understands designer. So even the time she bought the wristwatch for me, I never even knew the quality of the wristwatch. I thought it's one of those until I was. It's even that the phrase that made me know that wristwatch has class. She just bought one. I thought it was people that saw that wristwatch. They say, people go show Mokoto was always in this. So even me, when she was referring to that wristwatch, I just packed the wristwatch. So when I met her at my gate, she said, I'm at your gate. I met her and said, oh yeah, go. She said, no, I'm just here to beg you. I'm sorry. I said, I thought it was Agolo. She was a wonderful lady to me, sincerely speaking.
This story, they go viral. This part of the story, they go viral. They go all the blogs. It's too sweet.
But she was a very...
Tell you something, this wife where you marry, now be the best thing will happen for your life. I'm not saying she was bad, though, but those people we know they quick forgive. Person we can collect and watch.
Somebody, you wanted to invite somebody the other time. The person said, I didn't marry my ex because he or she was stingy. As of that time, sincerely speaking, I was extremely stingy. And one of those reasons, people will refer to me as you are very stingy, And if you don't want to take responsibility or you don't want to say the truth about who you were, then that would be half truth. As of that time, I believe I wasn't making too much. That was what I believe. But it is not that I know that you don't have to make too much to be a good person to people. And I also had this sentiment that this lady is rich now. What do I want to buy for her that will make her, that will be special, buying things that doesn't worth it, but she wasn't after me buying gift worth 100,000, gift worth. No, she was always saying that even if it is a gift of 1,000 naira, I will appreciate it. But my mentality was that you already have money at this low quality, because she always wear designer. If she's using bag, she's using designer. If she's using clothes, there's designer. So I mean, I don't have money to buy all these designer. So if she will want to talk now, she will say that I was very, very stingy as of that time. Of course, it is now that I know that, sincerely speaking, I was stingy as of that time. I was very, very stingy as of that time. So if she didn't marry me because of that, she hadn't made any mistake. But of course, today that is not who I am. And
how old were you at this stingy period of your life?
Yes, I think I started it. I was with her for 9 years. I started dating her when I was, I think, in 19 years. And I left her. We had a break for a period of time. No, you can't come alive. That is on live, all right? So I left her. I eventually married when I was... No. Oju e ma show. Mami e ma binu. So
are you in Canada?
No, I'm in UK.
Oh, wow. Now, you dated her for 9 years. Did she ever cheat on you?
Talking about cheating, sincerely speaking, if they ask us to go to, if they ask us to go and use miracle water to swear, I can swear on her behalf that she will never, she had never cheated once. Never cheated once. She was loyal to a fault. She was extremely loyal to a fault. And I think one of those things that didn't make me to marry her too was that I was proud. I can make my own money too. Why will I remain poor too? We too will be rich. And the fact that my siblings and my parents were hard on me, it was as if it was a bailout scheme. Like, you must marry her, you must marry her, That made me very recalcitrant. That why will you be thinking like this? Can't we make money by ourselves too? Can't we make it in life? But why do you think I should marry because of money? So that hardness that I was like, that you are going against. It's not about, it's about scheme, that you want me to marry somebody because they are rich. So I feel like no, I can never, Well, thank God for who everybody is today. I married from they showed me shake when I went to Benin. I never knew their tradition about getting married and all that. They showed me shaggy. Everything they had us to buy. I had this thing that I'm a pastor. I cannot buy alcohol. I cannot buy. They said, you buy this alcohol.
They not born you. You go buy this alcohol.
I told my parents, let's go, Joe. We'll pay them. When we got to the wedding, they stopped the marriage. They said, Mr. Man, we will suspend this marriage until you bring that alcohol. My pastor called me and said, this time around, this thing is not on you. Just pretend as if. When I went to the supermarket where they are selling alcohol in the Benin, if you see how, but
actually, is actually a misplaced doctrine, because Christ brought alcohol to wedding, but they because they don't know. We study scripture and the place in Canaan where Christ turned water, and I asked them, I said, that wine that he turned it to was it? They said, of course it was. That they all drank alcohol then. And even the Bible speaks of wine. Wine is fermented grape juice. You cannot have wine without alcohol. But the way we were taught, that's why till today, Catholic Church, they drink alcohol. Their priests still they drink alcohol. And their Holy Communion contains alcohol. It might be low alcohol, but there's alcohol inside. But we were that if you drink alcohol, na bad thing, na problem, na this one, na that one. So anyway, God don't deliver you from many things. Continue your story.
See, where I go show them now my reception, I told everybody because of picture. I don't want my photo album and my wedding photo album will not be seeing alcohol on the table, or people that comes from church will not see that they are taking alcohol in my wedding. I said, reception, please, no alcohol, nothing. They agreed. They said, okay. My in-law, after I've married, they did all those traditions. They'll put the lady on your leg 7 times, you grab her. So they said, you are now my in-law. My in-law